Right, I would still record myself, but I was recording myself. I got Pro Tools. My name is Tanya Nolan. Born and raised on an island in Galveston, Texas. Currently been residing in Houston, Texas for about 20 plus years. Growing up in Galveston was, I had lots of cousins. So had my two sisters. I'm the oldest, so always it's very family oriented. It was always something to do. Played outside quite a bit, knew when the lights was to go out, those outdoor lights, it was time to come home. Oh, this is how I got into singing. So I was around 15 years of age and I wanted to make some extra money. So I asked my mom, is it okay for me to get my own job? She quickly said yes and gave me the Galveston Daily newspaper. So I'm looking inside the newspaper and I'm passing all these things up. And one thing that caught my attention, it was a band. He was looking for a female vocalist. The name of the guy is named Willie Turner, also known as Dello. And the name of his band at the time was called the Down to Earth Band. So I called the number. And I said, hey, sir, I'm responding to your ad. He said, okay. He said, well, what you got for me? What song you going to sing for me? So I was already in the bathroom for some reason. I have no idea why. So I'm thinking about acoustics. I'm like, what am I going to sing for this man? So I don't remember what song I sung for him, but he enjoyed it. And he said, well, how old are you? I said, I'm 15. He said, I need to speak to your mom because he wanted to make sure it was me singing over the phone and not some adult. So she brought me to another audition in person, and that is how it started. And I have not stopped. So I was singing in nightclubs, hole in the walls, private parties, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Well, not as much when I was at 15. The Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays started in my 20s. But my mom would allow me to do weekends. She would allow me to do Friday nights and some Saturdays with these bands for years until I was able to, just branch off on my own. And I haven't stopped, since. So listen, so I would get these CDs, okay, and I would burn my own personal singles that I recorded myself, and I would put Tanya Nolan on it. And so I would go to other people's shows, and they knew me at that time of the name of QTEE, QT, and would say, hey, QT. I would say, okay, can I get up there and do a song tonight? So they would allow me to get up there and sing a song. I would rock it, at least I thought I did. And then I would say, hey, I got CDs for sale, $10. These are my originals. This is when I was in between jobs. And I would hope that I would sell at least 20 CDs, depends on how many people is in there. So I would do that 2-3 days out of a week. And so that was part of my hustle back then.
When we kiss, I go in to outer space, you and I feel my emotion, you center my whole world. 'Cause we're supposed to be together forever, babe, but you build this house on lies, baby boo. I'm tired of playing the fool. I swear that I'm through. Yeah, 'cause you don't deserve a good woman like me. No, you don't deserve a good woman like me, no. 'Cause I gave you my world, but you drowned me in lies. You murdered my spirit, yes you did. You got the best from me, yeah. Now the real you I see. You and me supposed to be together forever, baby. I don't understand why you do the things that you do. Save your apology, save your everything. This time I'm so through with you. 'cause I gave you my world, but to drown me in lies, you murdered my spirit's wild. I've given the best, I've remained in you. Why? Woo! No.
The name of this particular song is Good Woman. Good Woman was produced to me from a gentleman named Labbox. And Labbox, he said, T, I got a song for you. I got a song for you. I'm like, okay, it's coming from him. It must be serious, you know, because Lab is serious about his stuff. So I got the track. I'm listening to it. And I'm like, it was a reference track. And I'm like, this is dope. And one of the guys that was singing on the reference track, his name is Joel Leo Polk. Joel Polk is also one of the writers on the song. And it was, Joel was the one that was singing the song. And so I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. I said, man, how am I gonna top that? Joel is blowing his butt off, right? So got in. It was me and Lab in there, and he was like, okay, T, I said, I'm about to knock this out. I love this song. So got there, Joel came, and then another young lady came also, and she's doing some of the harmonies on the track also. But Good Woman was extremely spiritual. I remember a feeling when I was behind the boat. And Lab is critiquing me on some stuff. He was like, okay, do it this way. And I know you could push it. Like he was bringing stuff out of me that I had no idea that I had in me. It was just different. Like each producer is different, but he's one of the ones that actually brought the best out of me. So I remember being behind the boat and I'm singing it and I'm feeling it. And I'm like, you know, something happened and then something just belched out of it was freestyle, and Lab knows not to turn off the record button because he never know what I'm going to do. Most of my producers know this, so they know by default I better keep it on because I missed this last time, so they always keep it on. So it was no, and then no. All of this, I'm like, where the hell all this come from? Like, where did it come from? I know where it came from because it was so spiritual. It's like we had goosebumps, and it's like I was just going with the flow. It was like flowing like milk and honey with a little, throwing a little bit of sugar in it, but you really don't need the sugar. It's really more healthy with just the milk. Y'all get where I'm coming from. That was the feeling that I had. I'm like, what is this? And then my body was just calm, and I felt incredible. It felt like I had a cleansing or something. And I'm like, if this is what baptism is, I want more of it. That's the feelings that I had. Come celebrate music culture on Track&Tales, exclusively on Fox Soul. Okay, so it started with childcare. My baby sister, gave me a call, Letitia Nolan, and she said, Tanya, such and such is about to give up her building, and it's a daycare center. She wanted to know if I wanted to get it. And she was talking about herself, and so my sister was including me. It was gonna be me and my sister, and I said, that's something to think about. thought about it. We talked more about it, got into it. So the first child care center is Nolan's Child Care Center. Then my sister ventured off. She did her own thing in child care. So Nolan's Child Care Center, that was the first one. When I met my wife, Kimberly, we paid about, I think, $20K for this class. It was 10, I think $10K a piece or $20K a piece. $20K, yes, $20K a piece for this class to get knowledge, more knowledge on real estate. And it was worth every single penny because we learned so much, not just about real estate, about taxes, about so many things. And so this is what happened. On the flight back home, I got a knock at my door at Nolan's Child Care Center. And it was a guy named Paul. I won't say his last name. He passed, I think, a couple of years ago. Paul. And he worked he was helping out a gentleman named Ricky Taylor. And Ricky Taylor was sending Paul out to go, Ricky sent them to me. I don't know how Ricky found me, and gave me a proposal and asked me, was I interested in buying a childcare facility that's on 10.53 acres? And I said, what? I said, of course, I'd like to take a look at it, and I'm like, I can't believe this really happened. So to make a long story short, me and Kim went. And we bought the property from Ricky Taylor's on 10.53 acres. And it's the largest child care facility in the state of Texas. And what we did was we upgraded it like 500,000%, and so many more amenities. And we just, it's a lot that we can say about it. There's a golf course, fishing pond. We have chickens and goats and hens and sheep. Kim won't let me get a giraffe. And swimming pools. I'm sure I'm leaving a whole lot out, but I came up with the name because the first alphabet is A. Better Child Care Center. Search engine, all that good stuff. And so that's how that started. And so in between Nolan's and Better Child Care Center, Nolan's set me up in a sense, whereas I was able to start getting back into my music heavy because it was paying for it. I was financially stable because it wasn't just this daycare. It was other little real estate that I was getting into. Then as it's growing and growing and growing, I met my beautiful wife. And then, we came across Better Child Care Center and other stuff in between when it comes to like rental properties. And that in itself is why I was able to really relax and just dive into my music because I'm financially stable. Now, I was always dibbing and dabbing here and there because I was always thirsty to be doing something, but I wasn't doing it whereas I have to do a gig. So I was still, I was still write. I'm a writer. I was still write. I would still record myself, but I was recording myself. I got Pro Tools and all this other stuff. I was doing it myself until I said, well, let me go ahead and get with some producers. I was ready. I was financially ready. And I said, I should invest in myself. I deserve it. So that's what's been happening up until now. Yes, some of the people that I admire. Oh my God, Prince, controversy. I can keep going. Michael Jackson, Human Nature. Teddy Pendergrass, Minnie Riperton, the Bee Gees, Phil Collins, Olivia Newton-John, The Emotions, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Jasmine Sullivan. She is amazing. Layla Hathaway. I can go on and on and on. Those are some of the people that I admire and that I feel are true musicians.
Cora Mo.
Self-love, self-love, self-love. Self-love, self-love, self-love. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Self-love is the best in life. The best love you can give yourself. You gotta know that you're wonderful and that your character is your well. We battle the world flood. Sometimes we ocean. There's one thing that I know, it's your energy goes just where you go. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I'll bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Yeah. Tell yourself that you are pretty. Tell yourself that you blush. Tell yourself that you are handsome. Tell yourself that you are lit. Your journey is just your journey. Don't you go and compare it. Live a little, love a lot. The inner word, don't self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Self-love brings peace. If I wanna win, I bet it all on me. Yeah. Can we say self-love, self-love, self-love? Can we say self-love, self-love, self-love? Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Put your hands in the air if you love yourself. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet it all on me. Somebody else say I bet.
Self-love. Track number 2 is Self-Love. Self-Love is produced by Corey Moe, and this is a single that is not released yet. But Corey introduced this reference to me, and I said I got to do this song, and a young lady named Kiera and myself co-wrote it. So self-love is very positive. As a matter of fact, I have my kids, because it's the affirmations that's within the song is very empowering. So my kids at my facilities, they know this song, so they're singing it during before breakfast, and then PM snack, and then at lunch. I mean, after lunch is our supper, but it's 3 times a day, and they know the song, and they'll go home, Mom, you are beautiful. Dad, there is nothing you can do. And it was like, Tanya, they come out, self-love. I say, that's right, that's right. So my kids love the song, and this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to perform that song here today. I want my legacy to be, and what I would like to be remembered for is that when they hear a Tanya Nolan record, they know that that is a Tanya Nolan record, that she is truly, her music is truly authentically her. Just know that I don't try to be like anyone else. I feel as if I even try to be like someone else or to sound like someone else, that I am robbing my followers and my fans, and most importantly, myself. So it's important to me to be authentic and to be true, because God made me perfectly just how I am. I'm everywhere that I go. So I'll allow myself to bless myself through blessing others through my music. That's one of the best things that I can give to you, because that's one of the best things that I love. Yes, if God allows me to wake up, I got another chance to fix my wrongs or to do better or to do, do whatever. It's like I'm here. I'm here. What am I going to do today? What do I want to do today? The point is I get to do whatever I want to do.